After 70, weak legs do not sneak up on you once a year. They chip away at your freedom every single week. And the truth is, deep squats are not the answer for most older adults. Smarter moves are. If you want to stay healthy and independent as you age, hit that subscribe button right now. We share science-backed health tips like this every single day. Over the years, one pattern keeps showing up again and again. The older adults who stay active are not always the ones doing the hardest workouts. They are the ones doing the right movements, the safe movements, and the movements they can repeat every day without fear. That is the difference, not fancy, but effective. Here is the real problem. After 70, your legs are not just about walking. They are your brakes, your shock absorbers, and your backup plan. They help you get off the toilet, climb stairs, catch yourself if you trip, and carry groceries without feeling like your knees are made of glass. So when leg strength drops, life gets smaller. But today I am going to show you 5 simple exercises that can wake those muscles up fast and help you feel stronger where it actually matters. Now, before we continue, tell me your age and where you're watching from in the comments. This helps us understand who we're helping. Here's what most people get wrong. They think leg strength means doing hard squats, heavy gym machines, or pushing through pain. But actually, your legs do not care about looking impressive. They care about practice. They care about repetition. They care about safe movement you can do often enough for your body to learn it. Look, I'm not saying squats are bad. I'm saying most adults over 70 do better with simpler patterns first. Why? Because your body is like an old front door. If the hinges are stiff, you do not kick the door harder. You oil the hinges and move it the right way. Your hips, knees, ankles, and balance system work the same way. A 2024 study from the University of Central Florida and Syracuse University found that muscle strength declines about 3% per year after age 70. The same study found that older adults improved functional outcomes with weighted real-life style movements, not just traditional gym training. That matters, doesn't it? Because you do not live on a leg press machine. You live in your kitchen, your hallway, and your front steps. And here's the shocking part. A 2021 study from Universidad de Castilla-La Mancha found that low sit-to-stand power was tied to much worse outcomes in older adults. In men, it was linked with frailty 5.6 times more often. In women, 6.9 times more often. It was also tied to slower walking and more disability. So this is not about exercise vanity. It is about staying on your own 2 feet. Number 5, chair stands. Most people think this is too basic to work, but actually this may be one of the most useful leg exercises you can do after 70. Why? Because it trains the exact motion you use all day. Getting up from a chair, getting off the bed, standing after using the bathroom. That is real strength, not show strength, usable strength. Think of your thigh muscles like the engine in your car. If the engine is weak, everything feels harder. Chair stands train that engine without asking your knees to go too deep or your back to take over. And because the chair gives you a clear starting point, your brain feels safer. When your brain feels safe, your muscles work better. Isn't that what you want? A 2023 study from Universidad de San Sebastián, the University of Los Lagos, and the University of Granada found that simple sit-to-stand training improved muscle quality by 40% to 45%, improved sit-to-stand power by 29% to 38%, and increased muscle thickness by 8% to 9% in sedentary adults after 8 weeks. That is huge for a movement that costs nothing. Here's how you do it. Sit near the front half of a sturdy chair. Put your feet flat and about hip width apart. Pull them slightly back under your knees. Lean your chest forward just a little, like you are smelling soup. Then press through your heels and stand up. Stand tall, squeeze your thighs and hips, then sit back down slowly with control. If you need help, place your hands on the chair arms or on your thighs. That is not cheating, but that is smart training. Start with 5 reps, rest, then do 5 more. If that feels easy after a week, move to 8 reps, then 10. Aim for 2 rounds a day. Morning and afternoon is enough for many people. After this exercise, feed the muscles you just used. Try 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, or 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Your muscles are like a brick wall under repair. They need bricks. Protein is the brick. Quick question. Have you noticed that getting up from a chair feels harder than it used to? Comment yes or no below. And wait until you see number 4, because this one helps with stairs, curbs, and that scary moment when one leg has to do the work alone. Number 4, step-ups. Most people think step-ups are just cardio, but actually they are one of the best one-leg strength builders for older adults. Every time you step onto a curb or stair, one leg has to lift your whole body. If that leg is weak, your balance gets shaky fast. Here is the thing. Your body is built to transfer force from one leg to the other. Step-ups train that transfer. They teach your hips, thighs, calves, and balance system to work like a team, not separate workers, but one crew lifting the load together. A 2019 study from Edinburgh Napier University and University College Dublin found that a low-volume home step exercise program improved lower limb power by 10% to 11% in older women. It also improved stair climb time by 9% and stair climbing power by 10%. So if stairs make you nervous, this is not a small exercise, it is a life exercise. Use the bottom stair in your home or a low step platform, hold a railing or countertop, step up with your stronger leg first, bring the other foot up lightly, then step down slowly. Do 5 reps with one leg leading, then 5 with the other. Keep your chest tall, do not slam down. The lowering part matters because that is how you build control. If you feel knee pain, use a lower step. If balance is the issue, keep one or both hands on support. If it still feels too hard, practice just tapping one foot onto the step and back down. That smaller move still teaches your body what to do. Small does not mean weak, small means repeatable. For recovery, think simple food. Try 3 ounces of chicken, 3 ounces of salmon, or 3/4 cup of lentils after your session. And drink water. Dehydrated muscles are like dry sponges. They do not spring back well. But wait until you see number 3, because this next one is overlooked by almost everyone, even though it can change your balance more than people expect. Number 3, heel raises. Most people think the calves are just for athletes, but actually your calves are your body's spring and brake pedal. Every time you walk, turn, or catch yourself, they help control the ankle. And when the ankle is weak, the whole chain gets sloppy. Let me be clear, many falls do not start at the hip. They start at the foot and ankle. If the ankle cannot react fast, it is like trying to steer a car with loose tires. The message from your brain gets there late and the correction is weak. That is why heel raises matter. A 2023 article from Tufts University School of Medicine pointed to a large study of nearly 8,000 older adults showing that balance and functional exercises reduced falls by 24%. Heel raises are not the whole story, but they are a major part of that balance toolbox. And if you have ever felt wobbly when turning or standing at the sink, you already know why. Stand behind a chair or at the kitchen counter, hold on lightly, lift both heels as high as you can, pause for 1 second at the top, then lower slowly for 2 to 3 seconds, do not bounce. Do not rush. If your feet cramp, lower the height a little and keep going gently. Start with 8 reps, work up to 12, then 15. When that gets easy, shift a little more weight to one side without fully lifting the other foot. That makes each calf work harder while still keeping you safe. You can also do heel raises while waiting for the kettle, brushing your teeth, or heating leftovers. Why not turn dead time into leg time? Good food pairings here are easy. Try 1 banana with 1 tablespoon peanut butter, 1 cup cottage cheese, or 1 ounce of mixed nuts with fruit. Your calves do not need magic powder. They need regular fuel. Before we go further, if this is making sense so far, hit that like button. It tells me you want more videos like this. And wait until you see number 2. Because if your knees feel weak or shaky, this next move is a game changer. Number 2, seated knee extensions. Most people think this move is too gentle to matter, but actually it isolates the front thigh muscle, the quadriceps, which is one of your main anti-fall muscles. If the quadriceps are weak, standing, walking downhill, and getting up from a chair all feel harder. Picture the quadriceps as the shock absorber on your car. When it is strong, movement feels smoother. When it is weak, every step feels rough. This exercise lets you target that muscle without asking for much balance. That makes it perfect when you are rebuilding. A 2024 study from the University of Central Florida and Syracuse University found that older adults improved knee extensor force and muscle size with resistance training, and that functional training improved real-world movement. Seated knee extensions are one simple way to start building that knee extending strength safely at home. Sit tall in a chair. Hold the sides of the seat. Straighten one knee until your foot lifts and your leg is almost level. Pause for 1 second, then lower slowly. That slow lowering is where a lot of the strength comes from. Do 8 reps on one side, then 8 on the other. If you feel strong, add ankle weights or loop a light resistance band around the chair leg. Do not lock the knee hard at the top. Think smooth, not snapping. Breathe out as you lift. Breathe in as you lower. If you have arthritis, a smaller range is fine. Pain is not the goal. Muscle wake up is the goal. After this one, support recovery with 3 ounces of tuna, 1 cup of beans, or 1 cup of yogurt. If appetite is low, even a small snack is better than nothing. Your muscles cannot rebuild from empty cupboards, can they? I'd love to hear your story. What made you click on this video today? Share in the comments. But wait until you see number 1, because this final move ties everything together and may be the most important for real-life confidence. Number 1, march and hold. Most people think marching in place is just a warm-up. But actually, when you do it the right way, it trains hip strength, balance, foot control, and reaction time all at once. This is the move that teaches your body how to stay steady while one leg is in the air. Here's the thing. Walking is controlled falling. You move onto one leg, then catch yourself with the other. If you cannot balance for even a second on one leg, walking becomes tense. Stairs become scary, curbs become a gamble, march and hold trains that exact skill. A 2020 study from the University of Copenhagen and Universidad de Castilla-La Mancha found that sit-to-stand muscle power tracked lower limb power closely and was more strongly related to walking speed than grip strength. That tells you something important. Strong legs are not just about force. They are about moving your body well. Marching helps teach that movement quality. Stand tall beside a wall, counter, or heavy chair. Lift one knee slowly until the foot comes a few inches off the floor. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Set it down softly. Then switch sides. That is 1 rep. Start with 10 total reps. If that feels too easy, hold each side for 3 seconds. If balance feels hard, keep one finger on support. Do not lean back. Do not grip your toes. Keep your body tall, like a string is pulling the top of your head up. You are not just lifting the leg. You are training your body to trust one leg at a time. That trust is everything. For food, keep it simple. Try 3 ounces of turkey, 1 cup of milk, or 1/2 cup of cottage cheese with berries. If you are active in the morning, have breakfast within an hour. Your body handles regular habits better than heroic ones. Now let's pump the brakes for a second. I'm not saying this to scare you, but these exercises are not for pushing through sharp pain, chest pressure, or severe dizziness. Stop immediately if you feel faint, if your knee swells suddenly, if you get new shortness of breath, or if you feel pain shooting down the leg, and be extra careful if you take sedatives, strong sleep medicine, or blood pressure medicine that makes you lightheaded. A 2023 article from Tufts University School of Medicine warned that these can raise fall risk in older adults. If you have severe osteoporosis, recent surgery, or recent fall injury, uncontrolled blood pressure, numb feet from diabetes, or a new heart problem, talk to your doctor or physical therapist before starting. So you're convinced, but thinking, how do I actually do this? Start with the easiest version, not all 5 at once. Pick just 2 today. Chair stands and heel raises are a great place to begin. Do them near a counter. Do 1 round only. That is enough to start. On day 1, do 5 chair stands and 8 heel raises. On day 2, add 10 marches. On day 3, try step-ups or seated knee extensions. Keep the routine short. 5 to 10 minutes is plenty. Remember the Penn State style lesson we talked about earlier? Short and repeatable beats long and exhausting. If money is tight, you do not need a gym. Use a chair, a bottom stair, a countertop, and maybe a light resistance band. A bag of rice can even become a small weight. The best program is not the expensive one. It is the one you will still be doing next month. Look, there's a lot of noise out there. Some people tell you to do hard squats. Others tell you to rest and take it easy, but your body usually needs something in the middle, not punishing movement, but practice movement. Not heroic effort, but steady effort. You don't need to overthink this. Start with just chair stands today. Tomorrow, add heel raises. Then build from there. Your body will tell you if it's working. Getting up feels easier. Stairs feel less scary. Walking feels smoother. That is how progress talks to you. If this helped you, hit that like button. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed because we post new health tips every single day. Stay healthy, stay strong.